It's October 4, 2024. It's 8:20 in the morning, 57 degrees Fahrenheit, 14 degrees Celsius, and I'm going for a walk. Hello. It's so foggy out. I can barely see the steeple. Little bracelet. Undrunk. If you've been watching my walks, you might know that I spend a lot of time, it's all in my neighborhood, but around Smith College, because it's like a big park. It's like a big botanical park. And I feel like I've gotten to know the area quite well over the last many years. But I saw a post the other day about a garden called Capon Gardens, which I've never heard of before, and I'm trying to find it. Thing is, I don't really know if I'm welcome to just walk around anywhere I want at Smith College. Clearly, I'm not a student. I suppose I could be a professor. I think it's just in general open to the public, but, well, I'll try and look as innocent as I can. Well, I'm on this little street I've never been on before. There's a fence over here. Well, it looks nice, like a peaceful sanctuary, but it's on the other side of a fence, and I'm not about to go trying to find another way. It seemed like a nice private area. I could hear there was a water feature, a water fountain of some kind. There was a big sculpture of a bird, which I didn't film because I only saw it when I was leaving. What you got there? A big old nut? This is a house I pass regularly. It's got its own historical marker. Look at that. The manse. The original structure of the site was built by Reverend Solomon Stoddard, 1684. The property initially included most of the land on the southeasterly side of Round Hill. Stoddard was called to Northampton in 1669 to become its second minister. He became widely known for his adoption of the halfway covenant, by which the Puritan Church retained its declining influence by modifying conditions for membership. Stoddard's grandson, Jonathan Edwards, succeeded him to Northampton's pulpit in 1729. It was here that Edwards stayed when he first came to Northampton. Edwards, a speculative thinker and theologian, sparked the Great Awakening in the 1740s through the vivid images of his preaching. Colonel John Stoddard inherited the house from his father Solomon. He was an influential member of the General Court and was instrumental in negotiating the return of the captives taken to Canada after the Deerfield Massacre of 1704. For generations, the Stoddards maintained their prominent position among the great Connecticut Valley families known as the River Gods. In 1737, Colonel Stoddard built the structure that remains today. Its multiple stories, classical pediments, and gambrel roof reflected the latest fashion in colonial architecture. The cupola was added in the mid-19th century. The manse passed out of the Stoddard family in 1812. It is listed in the National Register of Historic Places. We are here on Prospect Street. That little park was like right over here. I feel like suddenly there are more colorful leaves. All kinds of vegetables here. Gourds, green things, tomatoes, tiny pumpkins, peppers, butternut squash, an envelope full of cash, farm fresh produce for sale. Ashfield Film Fest. Someone put a leaf in this signpost. I don't know what that is. What do we got here? little water fountain thing, a metal tray, and a wastebasket. I like that metal tray. In the old days, I would have taken that, but I'm trying to have fewer things, not more things now. You may remember from walks a few months ago that the bike path had a detour on it. And there were these big signs hanging all around. Detour, detour, to show people where to go. Well, they took down the signs because they finished the work, but they left up the posts. I think because there's going to be more detours in the future. But this neighborhood turned this post into something special. It's like Children of the Corn. Don't let the tentacles get you. This single tree has every color of autumn in it. It's got green, yellow, orange, red, dark red. Okay, thanks.